Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing NFL Week 9 right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. He's going to cover Jets at KC. We'll see what he has to say about it. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
No, thank you for having me, Peter.
All right, Joe, you've been in the business a long time, winning picks at your site in our videos for free, covering, not anywhere close to your best bets. You've also had a very impressive record long-term. Tell us how things have gone at your site this year in football.
No, it is. We had a teeny bit of a slump in the middle, but we started out with a great preseason, and we are back to winning. So now is the time to hop on. Like I always say, people that care about long-term winning, they've already been with me, and they're going to be with me for years to come. But those people waiting until I get hot to jump on, now is a great time off a great 6-2 week in the NFL, also 6-2 the last 2 weeks with wise guy plays. And the later we go on in the season, the better. We've always been in college football, so build on an overall winning season at OffshoreInsiders.com.
Sounds good, Joe. KC is a 9.5 or 10-point home favorite right now. Total's 41.5 or 42. And, on paper, this is looking like the ultimate public ESPN, play here on KC. KC blew out the Rams, and the Jets got blown out by Buffalo. They're just looking like a complete mess, right? Jets 1-6-1 against spread on the year. KC 5-2 against the spread on the year. Now, I'm not averse to betting on the Jets. I bet on the Jets when they played the Pats. Here, though, if you're going to take the Jets, it's going to be a contrarian play. And, sometimes I like contrarian plays, but if you're taking the Jets here, that's a little bit too contrarian for my blood. That is damn contrarian, considering what an absolute mess the Jets are looking like right now and how, solid and capable KC is and how much of a home advantage they have. So what do you think? You think maybe KC is the side here?
Yeah, no, the contrarian is actually a very effective way of handicapping. I know the guys at Sports Insights, they get a bunch of systems, and we've been following similar contrarian information for years. But the truth is, other than in college football, where I've said college football seems to be the one sport that not only betting on favorites, but betting on big favorites can actually be profitable over the long run. But we have quite a few angles here. And essentially, when you have an underdog that is in a big straight-up losing streak and they're not playing a team that has a phenomenal spread record, which would indicate that maybe the odds makers are truly way behind a team, betting on the underdog is a good play. And in fact, I haven't been giving some of these specific systems in some of the recent weeks because I know a lot of people are being more protective. Some of the big names in the industry are being protective of giving out their exact parameters because they don't want their competition to get it. But I will say this, when you have a team that has at least a seven-game losing streak, and they're playing against a team that does not have a spread winning percentage for the year of above 700, going with the ugly underdog is 196, 123, and 4, and that's got a Z-score of 4.06. And there's really a lot of systems along those that apply to the Jets that basically say go with a team that's playing lousy. They do become a good spread bet. Keep in mind that, Kansas City, they're probably going to be a little cautious with Alex Smith. He was hurt last week, and Andy Reid was very cautious with him, even pulled him from the game. I would expect a little bit more of that because, the one thing that quietly the Jets aren't all that bad on defense, as we know. Rex Ryan's a guy who likes to blitz. So I think Kansas City would be ecstatic to escape this game with simply a straight-up win.
Hey, listen, so you're going to actually take a shot with the Jets here at +10?
Yes, and the Jets looked at holding teams to 0.4 yards below their normal rushing average, and especially against a Kansas City team that's probably going to run the ball. And pass protection's been a problem for Kansas City this year. So, yeah, I don't think that Kansas City likes it. And, of course, the Michael Vick factor, it's one of those cases, no. I think Michael Vick, clearly his better years are behind him. But the best thing about Michael Vick, he's not Geno Smith. It's almost what I just said on one of our other videos, that when Hoyer was quarterbacking last year for Cleveland, his name wasn't Brandon Weeden, and they had nowhere to go but up. And I think it's really the exact situation here where Mike Vick is going to be starting for the Jets. And the fact that, look, you would be an improvement over Geno Smith. So I think both from a psychological standpoint and from a standpoint you got nowhere to go but up, I think it's a change that'll be positive.
You have the stats and the systems and the handicapping balls to make a play like this. Maybe it is the right side right now. 10's a widely available number. Joe Duffy liking Jets +10 over KC. Thanks, Joe.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. Big money free betting contests year-round. a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.